Hey everyone! I'm laughing at myself because it's been a while since I've done this, especially on Instagram. It has been forever and a day since this has happened. So, welcome. It is me, the CEO's publicist, coming to you all the way from Trinidad and Tobago. It's actually 8 p.m. on the nose, ASD. And we're here to talk about all things fabulous, right? I am the CEO's publicist, and my job is to get people into the places and spaces that they need to be so they can hit the income goals that they set for themselves and build their business. So basically, I get people seen, I get people heard, and I get them paid. I mean, there is nothing simpler than that. That's how I do this. Good night, showstopper. How are you doing? How are things on your part of the world? Let me know. As I was saying, it's been forever since I've done an IG live, and I have to say, I have to thank the one person who has been pushing me relentlessly, to do these things. Miss Dana Burke, the vision builder. I swear, she is a fantastic client, but she could be a little miserable. She basically makes me do everything that I say I don't want to do, but I have to do. That is her job, and I know she's on because she's supposed to be hopping on live in a little bit. I am great, showstopper. I am fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. So let me give you guys a little bit about Dana before I bring her on. Dana, you may have to send me a request. Yeah. So let me tell you guys a little bit about Dana before I bring her on. Dana and I have been working for, I would say, about a year now, and I have gotten Dana basically everywhere, as far as New Zealand, across the Caribbean. Just today she was in the Newsday business talking about how to create a vision for your business, a vision that works for you, a vision that gives you the life that you want and gives you the leeway to create the life that you desire for your business. And I'm so proud to call her my client because she has been literally killing it. Her features have afforded her to be, speaking at different events. It has afforded her to build a business that gets recognized, and she's been doing a lot of great things. Right now, she should be popping up any second. Right? There you are. Hi. This technology. This is new to me.
Girl, but you
I
call me
cannot
miserable.
I don't even know when was the last time I was like on Instagram.
Dana is making you do all the things.
Why you? Why you?
I heard it with my own ears, but you know why? The reason I'm making you do all the things is because people need you.
Yes, I can't lie. These things that you forced me to do, they are legal. Yeah. they do actually help with the business, and I'm so happy that you decided to say yes to be on this live to talk about why planning is important, why having a plan is necessary for your business, is necessary for not only creating the vision but executing the vision so you can build the business that you want. So
absolutely,
kind of gave a little bit of an introduction before, but please introduce yourself again to the audience.
All right, absolutely. Good evening, everyone, wherever you're joining from. Good evening to my Grenadian people. Love Grenada. I have so many clients from there. My name is Dana Burke. I'm also known as the Vision Builder. I'm a business strategist, business coach, and an international conference speaker. And this is my job. My job is to help you to refine your business model so that you can pay yourself more and finally make this business something that you have dreamed about it becoming. I'm in the business of helping you to move from booked, busy, and broke to finally be blessed and bountiful in your business. And so I'm super happy to be here with Carla and to have this conversation because it's necessary.
Yes, you heard that, guys. It's necessary. As much as I would like to say it's not, and I would like to go to sleep right now, it is very necessary that we have this. So, one of the reasons, Dana, that I really wanted you to be on tonight is because let's talk planning. The year is coming to a close. A lot of us don't want to admit this. We don't want to accept that another year is coming upon us in just a few weeks, right? Talk to my people about why having a plan is necessary for creating the vision that you want and getting the fruits of that vision.
All right. So I'm gonna share some thoughts with you all, and I want you to hear the context that I'm giving it to you in.
Yeah.
The first thing that I need you to understand is that a dream without a plan is a daydream. So this dream that you have in your mind about your business, if there is no plan, it will not ever happen. It is a fleeting, wandering daydream. And we've all had moments where we have daydreamed. We probably daydream less now because life's busy. But we have daydreamed before. But do you remember the contents of that dream? Have you ever been able to take a daydream and make it into a day reality? No. The reason that we can't do that is because there was no plan. The plan gives you the map. So it's like imagining I want to be somewhere, but there is no map, there is no guide. Then you are in a perpetual cycle of winging it. Now that's the first thing that I want you to hear. The second thing that I want you to hear is that you cannot mindset your way to success. Mindset is manifested by action. So this is for all my people who've been affirming their life away.
Affirmations down the line.
Affirm everything. I speak it into being. I did nothing to support the words. Sorry, guys, I'm very straightforward, but I'm like that because I want us to really succeed. You cannot mindset your way into success. And I'll be honest, sometimes we casually end up with things because, yes, we had a positive mindset and yes, it attracted things to us, but that is also not a strategy. Any mindset person worth their salt will always say to you, mindset is manifested by action. So when it comes to your business, I love that you have a good mindset. I love that you're seeing all the dollar signs in your brain. But I want you to now have a roadmap to bring those dollar signs into reality. And so therefore, vision is manifested through goals, because the goals now are the action steps that allow you to bring your vision into reality.
Well, I absolutely love how you talked about mindset. I hope that everyone is still seeing us because there's a little bit of glitching. But the rain is pouring, so that could be it. And it has actually been pouring all day today on my side, actually, so it could be that. But I love how you talked about how, affirmation is not the only thing. A lot of business coaches out there, that's what they talk about, mindset. But mindset means nothing if you don't have a plan of action to go with it. That's what makes you different, I think, from a lot of the business coaches out there. That's why when you do speak, I do listen. I may grit my teeth a little bit, but I do listen at the end of it because it makes complete and total sense. Now, I read somewhere or I saw somewhere that there's a recession coming up, and somebody
it's already here. It's already here.
Well, the person actually posted that they're not participating. They choose not to participate in the recession, right?
This person's name Dory. Dory.
No, I kind of get what they say though, right? You choose not to participate, but then at the end of the day, that is kind of buried in your head in the sand. That cannot make logical sense. So as we're talking about planning and moving into a new year, what are your thoughts on planning for the recession? What are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on planning for recession is very similar to planning for any other time, any other economic time frame that we are in. You plan for what's within your control. You use the economic outlooks that are available to inform your decisions so that you have the best outcome. It has always been that way. One of the things that often alarms me, and that's why I do what I do the way that I do it, is that it seems as though for entrepreneurs to believe in their business, they have to create this narrative where they ignore the environment that they're operating in. And what that does, it stymies your success and it frustrates your plans.
Mm-hmm.
So in a sense, it's like, and just because I use the Dory analogy, is a sense of if I am swimming in an ocean as opposed to swimming in a lake.
Mm-hmm.
You have to know the environment, because swimming in the ocean, I may meet sharks, I may meet eels, I may meet squid, but swimming in a lake is just more fish and some crabs.
Mm-hmm.
You have to understand the environment that you are in. Now, I get what the person is saying is in that I think that they're trying to control their fear. So they're trying to be like, it's not recession in my world. I get it, but I also caution against it. Don't allow the facts to lead you to fear, but empower yourself with information so that you can make better decisions. We are not the first generation that's dealing with a recession, but this is our
Mm-hmm.
most major recession for our generation.
Mm-hmm.
So I can understand the fear impulse. But I do believe that if I observed major businesses that exist right now, they navigated through recessions and came out on the other side stronger. And that's what I believe having a good plan, a clear strategy will allow you to do. It allows you to flex. It allows you to make adjustments. It allows you to control what's in your control. And that's important. That has always been the fundamentals of business success.
Fantastic. I love it. For those of you just joining, I'm here with Dana Hayes Burke, the vision builder herself. She's actually one of my clients that I have gotten featured everywhere. Just today, Madam was in the Trinidad and Tobago Newsday business section. Mind you, she has planning party that is happening from December 9th to the 11th. There is a little bit of glitching, guys. I'm so sorry. The weather is terrible. But yeah, I just want to remind you guys that Dana will be making a presentation at the Strategic Power Planning Party coming up in December, from December 9th to the 11th. She will actually be there at the brunch on the 11th, right, where she will be sharing her information, sharing stories, and getting a little bit deeper on why having a vision is important and how to plan that vision. So we don't want to give too much away today. It's just to kind of give you a little snippet of that information. And if you are interested in joining the Strategic Power Planning Party, that 3-day event, I'm going to drop the link for you in the comment section so you can definitely jump on board. And let me just explain to you one time. On the 9th, on the Friday, we will be doing power strategy. That is where we go through every single thing. As Dana calls it, it's the vision, right? We map out and we plan out, what do you want to do? What is working? What is not working? What are we going to continue doing? What are we going to stop? Because too often we hold on to things that are not serving us, and we need to let it go. We need to find a way to let it go. I'm not going to sing for you guys, but you all know the song, right? On day two, it's power. On day two, it's power planning. We literally map out. We put dates to everything. Every 2023 publicity calendar with all the special dates, occasions, and times of the year that you need to show up, and we map things out. We map out your content, we map out your social media, we map out your launches. By the end of day two, you will have a solid plan to follow for 2023, because the earlier you plan is the more that you can have a plan, a vision for what moves forward. You can get to your vision faster. And as things change, you will be able to pivot faster. And then day three, the
Absolutely.
ultimate power party, or the brunch as we call it, is where you come together and you are part of my community and you sit, you chat, you talk, and we build each other up. Dana is going to share her information. I'm going to have someone talking about finance, how to build your finances, especially as we're in a recession. Somebody's going to talk about networking because, we need to meet people. It might sound tough and hard, but we have to meet people.
Yeah.
I'm going to have, I'm going to have a fashion show. Going to be launching in fashion from a local designer for those who want to get their networking on, who wants to get their speaking on in 2023. We're going to have a lot of things. Yes. So if you're interested, definitely sign up. I'm going to drop the link in the comments.
Yes.
Right? Definitely sign up, guys. And Dana, before we close, because again, we're keeping this very just kind of give people a teaser of what to expect. But I want from your own words, you decided a few months ago to show up, and to show up in a different way. You were doing your thing on social media, you were doing your speaking thing, but you decided, you know what, let me call Carly because I need to get some of that PR in my strategy. Can you share with your people why you made that decision and how it has helped you grow your business?
There comes a point in time. So all of us, we do what we need to do on our social media and our free spaces to establish our voice, to establish our credibility, to establish that consistency in that area, right? And that works. But then comes a point where you now need to, in a sense, solidify it. You see, I think that we oftentimes get very accustomed to the hustle and to the chasing, but there comes a time when you have to decide to put yourself in the place of the chased, which not chased as in chase with a T, but chased as in ED. All right? And what that simply means is that now you give more eyes to what you are doing, to the messaging that you've established, so that now opportunity comes to you. I knew that at that point, I had already had a global business. I already had proven success. I already had done so much on my own, and I knew that I needed to go to the next stage. But you have two options when it's that time. Trial and error it, troubleshoot it yourself, or get somebody to do it for you. I have come to realize that your growth process requires you, once you're clear on what you're about, to fire yourself. Fire yourself real fast. Real fast. So I chose to fire myself and to hire someone who already knew the spaces that were appropriate for me, my messaging, my brand, who can now create a plan for me to now be in the right spaces at the right time to get the right kind of visibility, and then now take me from one stage of success to another stage of success. And that's why I reached out to Carla, because, we have an idea of struggle, struggle, struggle. There is really a hustler mentality, I'm telling you all. But I truly believe that growth happens when you transition out of hustler into entrepreneur, into small business owner, into CEO. And to do that, you got to build a team. You can't do it on your own. I am over the hustle days. I'm just letting you know. Hustler days are done. I am now stepping into the other spaces as I grow my business. And I'm grateful to Carla, because I think what I love about working with you, Carla, is you hear me. And just like she says, I'm miserable with her business thing. I'm also miserable with my own business. Like, she knows I have like a checklist. Carla, I want X, Y, Z, because I have a vision. Right? And this is the next thing. I have a vision of where I want to be, where I want to be seen, where I'm taking my business. So then I can say to her, this is where I need to be. And I could see that, quick time, I was in certain spaces and places. And as we've progressed through the year, it has just gotten better and better and better, because she's very clear, she's very strategic. I think, and again, it really took me out of the hustler stage, because when you're in the hustler stage, everybody's podcast you want to be on, I'm throwing all the words, yes, if it falls in your garden, well. But I want you to start being strategic because we're talking recession, right? We are talking about maximizing. So it's not about being everywhere. Carla always says, I'm everywhere. I'm in all the right places.
Yep.
So it's not about being everywhere anymore. It's about being in all the right places. So you don't want to be lending your voice and your brand because you're afraid to be everywhere. You want to be in the right places to get the right results. So as we are in the recession, you have limited money. Well, we always have limited money, limited time,
Okay.
limited resources. It's just always. If their resources are always limited, right? What you have to now think to yourself is, what is the best spend for the limited resources? Here's the thing that I love about PR, and I'll shut up. Here's the thing that I love about PR is that it's the gift that keeps on giving. So it
true.
means I have to go back, and if you see a girl today trying to find a reel from whenever, and I have to be scrolling back to find this reel because all of those that content, it's good content when people find it, but it's dated.
Mm-hmm.
Good PR is the gift that keeps on giving. And that's one thing that I've learned working with Carla. I've done my own little PR before, but now I have PR. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, thank you so much, Dana, for joining me tonight. And thank you for pushing me to do this. I'm not going to lie. I'm
I know.
sleepy.
I know.
Yeah. But it needed to happen. And guys, I'm so happy that you joined us. I'm seeing Adrian. I'm seeing Kiva. Thanks so much, guys, for joining us. And everyone else who's here. And don't forget, the Strategic Power Planning Party is coming up from December 9th to the 11th. I'm going to drop it in the comments as soon as I get a chance to do so because technology is kind of tripping me up.
Yes.
But I'll definitely drop it in the comments, right? And I did not mention this before, but definitely on day 2, we will be putting in where PR fits into your entire strategy. We will be discussing that, not just your social media, but your PR, your publicity. Where do you need to be? What publications do you need to be in? Your publicity calendar is going to literally answer those questions for you as we map that out. So please be there at the 3-day event. It's really going to transform your life and your business. And as I mentioned, Dana is going to be sharing her words of inspiration on day 3, the brunch. So be sure to be there. Thank you guys for joining us. And this was fantastic. Thank you, Dana.
You're welcome, Carla. Thank you, Carla. Thank you, everyone, for being here. And I look forward to seeing you, whether you're looking live or on the replay. I look forward to seeing you at the brunch.
Bye, everyone.